Hey everyone, we're gonna start a new series here on the channel. This one's gonna be for the recently released Donkey Kong Bananza. So we'll start out with the opening cinematic here. Graphics in this game are great. It's time to punch through the wall here. Didn't like this DK design at first, but it's kind of growing on me a little bit. I ended up re-recording this portion here because the first time I played it I spent like 30 minutes just looking for everything in this area. And you don't really need to do that. There's our first banana. Banandium gem, if you will. So all these gems and things that you're finding end up being more important later in the game. Like, you can pay for yourself to come back from dying with 500. Things like that. Chaos you can cause in a few minutes in this game is just crazy. I initially thought this game would be pretty boring, but it doesn't seem to be so far to me. Like, it's one of my favorite Donkey Kong games I've played, so there's always something to do or something to explore. And I like the way you can make different paths to places that you don't think you can get to. Ingot Isle is more of a tutorial level, but I still enjoyed this one quite a bit. Yes, you can punch the monkeys as well. Camera can get a bit wonky in tight spaces, which is annoying if you're going through like cavernous spaces. Here's another banana gem. This is our first new mechanic where we're just punching downward to go through to the next layer. There's these little volcanic things that spit out a bunch of different stuff. And this brings everything down with that dive punch. And then you can slap your hand to get all these different items. I use it constantly. It shows you items through walls as well, so it can be handy if you think there's a banana around or anything else. Took my time with this space and kind of explored to see what's there. And I'll do that for most of this playthrough. Can't see myself getting 100% in this game. There's just so much to it, but I've been doing a fair amount of exploring. There's your checkpoint. Those are pretty few and far between, honestly. There aren't many that I've seen thus far. Not that you really need them. You're not going to be dying a whole lot in this game until later stages of it. Even then, probably not. And this is one of those concealed areas where it looks like you can't get to it, but you can actually just bust through the wall here and get right in there. So I like how the game's kind of training you to look for things like that. There's a bunch of stuff to grab over here. This room kind of gives you sensory overload because there's stuff everywhere. And those apples act as your health. It's your first enemies of the game. Sometimes, like, the ground will just break apart and you'll find stuff you didn't even know was there. I broke apart a ton of this. Didn't quite get it all, but look at all these bananas. Well, we would have been seeing them all if this twister didn't start going. And we're gone. perfectly sits on top of Ingot Isle, huh? Can't wait to actually get into the story more in this game. I think there's going to be a lot to be said. I think it was a real missed opportunity there not to have Donkey Kong run around with that on his head for a while. Really like the mechanics as far as like having a button to punch up, a button to punch to the side. Makes it really easy to do everything you want to do and not hope that the punch is going to go in the direction that you want it to go. The control is spot on in this game. I think the perspective changes there are kind of cool too when you're in those tunnels. This music has me bobbing my head. Yeah, now we don't have pants. You can actually buy different clothes at the store, which is something I haven't dabbled in yet. There's all kinds of stuff hidden in this space. I don't even think I explored it all, but there are monkeys all around that need help with things, and they'll lead you to different areas like this. There's carrots in the ground. These balloons will pull you back up after falling without taking damage. Good for some of the challenge spaces, actually. And you can see kind of the difference between the wall too when there's an opening, like behind this monkey here. They give you hints as to where things are. In some instances, not all the time. I didn't quite want to go to the main area yet. You can actually pull things out of the ground here. Donkey Kong has so many moves at his disposal, it's actually pretty deep. Surprisingly, I thought this was just going to be like punching things, but he can throw things, he can pick things up, he can grab things, he can climb. You can see me just tearing that up, and then you can either throw this piece or swing it. Swing it and it takes away these vines. You get to these portions here. And depending on the material, it'll actually disintegrate over time. Or if it's rock, it just allows you to hit things a bunch of times, but I had some leaves at one point, and they just kind of disintegrated into pieces after like one hit. Now to find the cause of all these issues. I had no idea what this could be. Thought it was living, that's all I could figure out. His eyes bulge out of his head. DK's already out of breath after like 2 seconds. Follow the talking rock, there's nothing more Nintendo than that. This is just so random. Now you got a choice to make there. I don't know what would happen if you chose just to scoff at this thing, but might be a bit of a branch there. I don't know. You can make music now to find your way to the next spot. As you can see, you can't go up walls that are slippery. You gotta actually go up a wall that has rock or something on it. Now, if you make music here, it'll take those pieces off and you can get rid of the purple thing. Blast through this with the barrel. We have another checkpoint. There's enough checkpoints to make things pretty easy to get back to, but not too many of them. As you can see through the wall, there's a chest. And you can go to that and punch it a few times, it'll open. And then I decide to go down here, because as you can see, there's a bunch of different stuff. Just felt like it was probably the right decision. Love the water effects in this game. They look really, really good. I don't know if DK can swim underwater or not. I haven't seen it so far. Feel like it's probably unlikely, just based on where everything is. Check in the area to see if there's anything interesting, like a banana or something out there. I didn't find anything like that around here, so I just went back up. Then I ended up on the other side, which kind of pushed me beyond the these vines here. There's an enemy we haven't seen before that you have to actually dive punch. With these, you actually have to hit them with the rock. And I still wasn't done with this area, so wanted to get everything else over there. And then we have another chest over here. There are different items all over the place. Never seems like anything's in the same spot twice. That. I was trying to go underneath here, thinking that there would be a way in, but that's not the case. Actually just a doorway here, I believe. Yeah. And we can just pop right up. There you go. Not a problem. This, there's actually some pieces inside these, so might as well destroy it. Got a bunch of stuff back here. I wasn't aware those expired before, but they do. They will actually disappear if you don't grab them, so glad I went back to this guy because I would have forgotten a quest. I feel like those boxes have some of the best rewards. There's another chest. Of course, I'm trying to jump up a wall I can't actually jump up. Gigantic apple. Well, pull this out of the ground. That was a lot of stuff. go up here. Kind of miss a bunch of stuff if you're not careful. Tried to be pretty slow with this first level just to see as much as I can. Dive punch right through. And it shoots you back up. But Donkey Kong can grapple to the side, like so. Another chest. Carrot. This one's a bit trickier, I think. Come up through it. Here's another checkpoint. I don't even know why I jumped on this guy. That was really not necessary. Let's go over here. First, I want to just check this area out. There's really a whole lot here that I can see. You get to go up and through all this. We have to use our music again to bust that open, then break this. Just take away the purple goo. I don't even know if you can call it goo. I don't know what it is. Break through the gold there. And this guy. Made this part way harder on myself than I needed to. Just needed to throw this at him. You can actually aim your throws, so you're not just blindly tossing things too. So whatever's faster, you can do. Their checkpoint. Pretty generous, especially in this first level with those. There were way more than I thought there were. I thought there were only like 2. And these little ropes will help you get back up if you ever fall down. It's another barrel maze here. I don't know what this is, but it creeps me out. It's apparently a bad monkey. But that's not really the boss that we're looking for. This is the mini-boss, I guess you'd say. And this rock monster is really easy to beat. You just miss his swipes and hit him as many times as you need to take him out. No problem. Get these boxes before spinning that key. Breaking the stake, I guess, is what they say. And just pop this open. And he explodes, and then you hit him a few times. That's that. It's a little dramatic, DK. Oh, it's those bananas so bad. So bad. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to get them in the pit. So we're on to another layer, and that'll do it for this portion of Donkey Kong Bananza. So stay tuned as I go through the rest of the game. See you guys next time.